So because we're going to record this so that everybody can understand what we're doing. So this is, we sent you your color kit from Homeschool Hair. You are a nurse on the front lines, and not that your biggest concern is your hair color. But Jeanine wanted to make sure that you're all covered. Yes, J910 on Instagram. So you were just going to use a box, and she's like, no, no, no. Yes, we're going to be putting this on YouTube. In the state of New Jersey, it is illegal for us to be selling hair color, which we're not. This color was available to consumers on Sally Beauty. So this can ship right to you if a colorist like Jeanine is so gracious enough to formulate it, which she did. So this is Ion Color, which I'll put this all in the notes. So we mixed this equal parts. So it was half developer, half color. I think your 5N, I think is what Jeanine told us to use. I'm a stylist, by the way, so I'm 5N for this. Okay, great. Jeanine's homeschooling her kids right now. So we're making these videos because we're making this all work for everybody. You're off today because you deliver babies all day, right? And Erin, you're a college kid, you're home. You're gonna be a nurse. You're gonna be a frontline worker. You're a hair colorist today, man. Okay, so you are going to take that Sally brush.
Yeah, I already separated my hair. I did
Perfect.
2 and 1 in the back.
So actually, if you could, Erin, if you could put that bowl down for a second. So you want to try and keep your gloves as clean as you can, just so you don't get fingerprints on your mom's hair. That's just my one thing. So you're going to section her hair down the middle and then over her ears.
I have ear clips.
Oh! Okay, good. And then you're gonna go like over her ears so that you have one section, one section, one section, one section. And then just, you know, kind of working. Yeah. Because the biggest thing is that, you know, Jeanine was saying to start in the back, which is how I did my hair for my YouTube video when I did it, which was really smart because we were sort of trying to think strategically for people, because it's really just preserving, if you were doing your own hair, you're preserving your arm strength. And for me, my arms started to get really tired, so that by the time I got to the front, I was able to just kind of put my arms down and go around. The other thing is that, like she was saying, is that then you've done all the sections behind you, it's out of the way and done.
So can she start here? Or you want her to start back?
I would do the back.
Okay.
I would just go straight across the back, section those 2 front sections, and then you're gonna do one big section across the back, you know, as those 2 sections drop, and just go straight across. So the other thing, Erin, is that the color that you have, you're going to want to think about the fact that that color has to last you from the back to the front. So the biggest thing is sometimes people go at it and then they just start using it, but then you get to the front and you're like, oh my gosh, what about the front? So you have to be sort of strategic. It's okay if you leave, you know, even some, you know, dry patches, because you want to preserve it to that product to get to the front, because you can always go back. So you think how you just section the hair into 4 pieces, you're also sectioning kind of in your mind that bowl into 4 sections. So if you were to, you know, because you bake a lot. So if you take that almost like that color as a batter and you've sectioned it, like, okay, that 1/4 of that bowl is going to be 1/4 of that section of her hair. You know what I mean? And you can, in your mind, you know? Okay, ready, go.
You're gonna do the back first.
I know, I'm gonna put this down.
Okay, I'll turn like this.
Yeah.
Perfect, yeah. And you want to use some pressure too, because pushing the product down onto the graze is pushing it into the hair. So don't be afraid of it. It's okay. The more you push down on her scalp is good. Because using the product to, like, what a colorist would say is to like saturate it and cover it is good. Because like I was saying to Jeanine, I was like, oh, well, maybe we'll just have people do, you know, a hair, their hairline like around their face and then their part. But then you're actually making a mess for later. So, you know, she's like, no, like,
I thought about that too, actually, when I was looking at boxes, was I'll just get like the root one. But then I'm like, well, what if the root doesn't match the rest of my hair?
Right. You're being too delicate. You're being too nice to her.
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
Get in there.
All right, well, I'm going to have a sip of this wine because I'm not doing anything, so.
Ah!
So we were talking before about, I know no one's going to know what I'm talking about if they weren't on homeschool hair, but my client Carol made that delicious Dijon chicken that Sylvia made.
I'm going to make it tonight, actually.
Oh my gosh, you're going to love it. It's so good. So what is everyone else doing with their hair at work?
Coloring it themselves, box.
Yeah.
Or I actually used that root spray that you suggested.
Oh, good.
That did get me through a little bit.
Yes.
It does, because mine is, so my grays are really at my crown.
Right.
So I was able to just spray some on, and it really doesn't look that bad.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit more now.
I posted last night, I did my nephew's color with a box so he could tilt his head forward and the bleach could rinse over his head because he...
It felt so good. I saw a picture.
Funny, right?
I saw a picture, yeah. It came out so good.
And then we glazed his hair with this, and he pretty much, because Jeanine formulated him with all these different, you know, chemicals that were safe. And I got to tell you, it looks like a professional bleach out.
It really does. It really does.
He is so happy. Because he was so sad that baseball got canceled, and that's what he does every year for baseball is bleaches his hair to look like his team, and he's happy. So I think what everybody seems to be making the same comment, and it's kind of funny. I feel like it's almost like I didn't pay you to say that, which maybe I shouldn't say this. I should wait to see what you say. But basically what everybody's saying, I'm just going to say it. Everyone's like, wow, this stuff doesn't smell harsh or like a chemical.
I don't even, I smelled at first when I mixed it, it smelled like, I don't know, kind of like a nice fragrance.
Right.
As you mix it, you might have smelled a little bit, but nothing crazy. And now I don't smell it at all.
I had to blow dry my hair. I did it at like in the middle of the night. I was like, I'm going to bed. It's funny. I sent the picture to Jeanine the next morning, and I had to stand in the sunlight in my kitchen window, and I was like, I'm feeling really beautiful. I like had just woken up. My hair was like all frizzing out. She's like, we're not telling anybody to use this until I see what happens. I'm like, okay, I really woke up like this. You know, but at the same time, it's definitely not going to be for everybody. There's been, you know, some clients who have asked, and we've been honest, like, you know, honestly, your formula is not going to translate into this. So it's not for everybody, but nothing is. There's, you know, so we'll tell people like, honestly, we think you should wait, and that's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Shh. Okay, go ahead.
Is this gonna stay up like when I do over here?
Oh, you could just flip it back out of your way. Okay. Last night, I was standing on that lawn chair outside the window for Shane's hair. So he's got his head dunked in the sink, and I'm trying to like peek in the window to like see, you know, how his hair's doing. And my sister-in-law is like, he's like yelling about something, and she says, if you yelled like that in a salon, you'd get kicked out. It's like, would your stylist be drinking wine watching this, and would the dogs be barking in the salon? No, but it's still fun. This is how, you know, hair color works in the house. The scariest place to go is the liquor store, even if you have a mask on, because people are walking in with no masks on.
Well, now they can't.
Well, they have this sign that says by law you have to have the mask on, but it's all these people just walking in like whatever. So our client has a wine business that she did for fun. It was just something that she likes to do because the company, you can taste the wine. It's like a club. So that's why she did it, just to taste different wines, not even really to sell it. And she's like, well, actually the part of this wine tasting club is that I can have wine delivered to the door. Oh, so wow. We had her on homeschool hair, and she talks about it, and now she can have all this wine delivered to everybody's house.
Oh, wow.
And it's like really good wine. So I mean, I know I'm drinking a Sauvignon Blanc, the bottle's over there, but it's very good. And everybody was ordering it like crazy and was getting wine delivered to the house.
Now, this is a stupid question for novices. This color in here isn't the color that it turns into, right?
It'll start the process. It starts to get like really brown, yeah. The thing is that if you didn't have a colorist that was helping you, I don't know how somebody would do it.
Right.
It's not like just a one and done thing.
Right.
You really need like help.
Seems like we've been in the same spot for a long time.
It's like, move along, Erin.
You want to miss a spot if you know what I mean. Wait till you get to the other side. There's a lot of gray over there.
Right over here is like the hot spot.
That's a hot spot. Yeah.
Well, my mom is all gray under here.
Yeah.
She would pick up her hair and it's gray. So she was getting by because Cindy does her color and she like, that red is so pretty. So we waited for so long. She's like, I'll do a root spray, I'll do a root spray. And then finally she just was testing with the color sprays. But on a Zoom call, this gray, all of a sudden, it's just like, so you turn, because you see like Zoom, like it just makes you just look like, my mom's like, do you want to look terrible? Hop on a Zoom call. Like it's the cameras are like so harsh, you know?
Sure.
And then she would turn and it was just like white.
Yeah.
And we just had to play around with it. So she was really happy. Well, we just started testing this product, Babe Lash. That's amazing.
Oh, I've seen that. I feel like I've seen that.
Yeah, we started talking about it because we had clients testing it.
Mm-hmm.
And Latisse is very expensive.
Yeah.
And it makes your brows and your eyelashes grow. But also too, like I'm the allergy queen, so I have to be really careful using stuff because all of this is like the last thing you want is an allergic reaction in the middle of the pandemic, right? And have to go to the doctor or whatever. So we had our client Ellie. She is an interior designer and was posting. She was testing it. She had a N95 mask on, no makeup. She's beautiful anyway, and had like lashes just like pink from Babe Lash. And people are like, what is she using? Like, it's Babe Lash. So we have other clients who bought it and they sent us like a 20% off coupon on homeschool hair. People are buying it like crazy. Oh. So now I'm testing it. I have no mascara on.
Wow.
And like after 2 weeks, your eyelashes are like, so wow. I'm not even like trying to be funny. You have this N95 mask on. You don't want to wear any makeup, but grow your eyelashes and your eyebrows.
Right.
And then when you get back into the salon, you want to get waxed or do whatever the hell you want. It's like, I don't want anything to do with makeup. I just want to like,
Right.
Because I draw my eyebrows on, but I normally will like draw in like here. So people are like playing around with like that stuff right now. Nobody wants to do like foundation and have like a ring on their mask, all this weird quarantine stuff, Looking good, Erin.
Good?
Yeah, you could be a colorist while like Val, who was a colorist while she was getting through nursing school.
Right.
We had to find the perfectionist of a nursing student to put yours on.
Well, I am a little bit spastic, so I don't think I could have ever done it myself. We're almost done.
Yeah. And the funny part is that you guys could even, like, you didn't have like the bottle and the brush and all this stuff. We did this pretty fast. So even if they had all the tools, it'd be even easier. Like, we've kind of been showing how to do this like in a pinch. Because when do you go back to work? You go back to work, you could be tonight. Oh.
It could be today, but they didn't call me, so.
Yeah.
Hopefully they won't. I still have 6 more hours.
All you on-call nurses. Like, I got color on my head. I can't come.
Okay, now this side.
Some people are liking the bowl. Some people are liking the brush. So when I did my video, I tried to show different ways. it's like blow drying your hair. Everybody kind of comes up with like a different technique, and it's hard. It's kind of like, you know, obviously people want somebody to blow dry their hair for them, but you got to sometimes figure it out.
Yeah, you know what? I even followed your tutorial on that. And I brush and I, you know what I mean? And then I let it set. It came out, it's easy. It's so easy that way.
Yep, just these like little techniques, because it's when you use it, when people think of it as cooking, you know, like you let meat rest.
Yeah, same thing.
Let hair rest.
Yeah.
That's, you know, it's the behind you. Like even me doing it professionally, I still need somebody to get the back of my head. I'm still going to have, you know, DePolly who works with me, like get the back behind me, because I can't do this because my arms are attached to me.
Yeah, right.
But you do your best.
Yeah.
So there's like little tricks, you know, that Jeanine does with like really stubborn gray that's like hard for somebody like a professional has to do, that this color might not be able to achieve. But it's all stuff that obviously, like, you know, I'm writing something right now that I sort of equated it to like a professional cleaner. We clean our house with like Windex and Lysol. But you hire a professional cleaner to come in and clean your business with like the heavy duty cleaners that like are really dangerous. Like if somebody mixed like bleach and ammonia, you could pass out, right? Like we can't just hand that like things over.
Absolutely.
It's the same thing that like, you know, Jeanine has to monitor certain chemicals. So that's why people go to a professional. So we can't just be handing stuff out. You know, if someone's going to dunk their head in a sink or do this or do that, or put this stuff on their head and then go over to the dishwasher and then forget that the timer's going off.
Yeah, right.
You know, so yeah.
We leave the stuff for the professionals to the professionals.
Exactly. So no one's trying to get sued or hurt anybody. Like at the end of the day, I respected that, you know, our colorist Cindy was like, you know, let's just wait this out and see how this goes. Like it is at the end of the day, just hair. And I respect the colorist saying that, you know, like we're going to do our best to like, we'll even tell you how to use a box if that's going to keep you safe. Like, you know.
Right.
You like my quarantine hair don't care shirt?
I was going to say, did you get those shirts made up?
So we did it. There's a boutique in Rahway, Millie and Joy. And she is a teacher that she has this like cute little shop you can buy online, and she'll either deliver it to the house or ship it to you. So I wore this on Homeschool Hair week 1, and all of my like education friends and all over the place have been doing these Instagram lives, like talking about all of this. And now everyone's like, oh my gosh, we want that shirt. The shirt's like gonna go viral, like for this like, you know, mom who's so cool. Like it's her and her daughter like driving around. The other clothes are beautiful. They don't just do stuff like this. But she has like these really nice, like soft, like masks that I want for when we go back in the salon.
Yeah.
Really nice stuff for like if it's someone's birthday, or like stuff that like Erin would love. Like really cute, beautiful. Hey, so you know how, oh my gosh, what street is it? I can send it to you. But it's this like little cute building that's like parking. You can pull right up over by Rahway Middle School.
Oh, okay.
Very cute. And the Instagram is super cute. It came in this really pretty bag with like blue paper, and it was had a hand sanitizer in it. I posted it on Key Cut My Hair. It's really great.
Okay.
So that's it, like on Homeschool Hair, like we've had all that type of stuff, like so recipes and wine delivered and like local boutiques. And so obviously we talk about the hair color, but we want to post these videos and then how people can just stay home and just kind of, I mean, life's not the same, of course, but things you can do.
Right.
Just trying to really encourage people, like, just stay home. Like, I don't want to hear the excuse of like, but I have to go out. Like, you don't really have to go out for now. What's great is I think what we've been able to show, you know, on the blog is that businesses are kind of doing their part and offering their specialty in a new way that, you know, everybody wants to, you know, move their business forward, of course, but they have to do it responsibly. You really move this along, Erin.
What, are you being sarcastic?
No, it really, this is good.
She doesn't have that much hair. I mean, she has hair. Like,
I I mean, that was really a very not so nice thing to say. No, I'm just kidding.
Short. It's just short, like you're.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I have a tiny head.
And
You got a tiny little pinhead.
Melon head.
Yeah. She's got no hair. Well, it's funny because on the video you can't see really like your little bob, like how much hair you do have, but yeah.
Yeah, for me, I have a lot of hair. Yeah.
You do have a lot of hair. Cool. You finished that in like 45 minutes.
How long does it like normally take?
Depends on, you know, the colorists and how they do that. But for somebody who's never done hair color before, to be able to do that is really, it's impressive. So I'll be able to post this for everybody to be able to do.
I think you have to cut it short. 45 minutes is a long time.
Yeah. All right. I am going to shut this off so that we could post it. Wave goodbye, Erin.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. We hope this helps.
Thank
All right, guys, I'll put everything in the description below, and you can reach out to me for any questions. Thank you, Franca, and who's a nurse who's helping our front lines. And thank you to Jeanine for formulating this, the brands who are helping us support this, and Sally Beauty who makes this accessible to us. I will be available for questions. Thank you.